Hey guys, it is KiBity. Um, right now it is Monday morning, and I'm just sitting back with some coffee, talking about a few stories of mine, just because I don't have anything else to do. And also, it'll be a nice fresh start to the channel, because I will be uploading more. I'll be trying to at least. And yeah, there's big ass breaks through the channel for some reason, and I don't know. I want to stop that, so I'm gonna try to continuously make videos or edit them. And yeah, so, what I want to be talking about today is some stories about whenever my sisters used to babysit me because they were the only people that were really around. And yeah. All right. So, this first story is a good way to start off. Just to know, back then, I probably deserved everything that my sisters gave me because I was just a fucking dick. I just was always a dick to them. By the way, this first story was back whenever I was like 8 or 7 or something like that. And I remember, we were all sitting down on the couches in our living room, watching TV. I think it was Family Guy. We were having such a fun time, and I don't know, I'm somehow pissed them off, and they both came up with a fucking idea to lock me in a closet and say that they were going outside, but before they did it, they came up they I sort of believed it for some reason. But they made up this story and told me, it's like, "Hey, we're gonna go outside. You just stay in that closet," and, like, they started talking about this stupid ass fucking thing that they made up. They're like, "So, like, this monster has been going around a neighborhood and some shit." It was so fucking dumb. I don't know why I believed it, but I did. But anyway, they told me that a monster, was just going around, houses and just going in, and that it would kill you if it found you. So I was like, "Okay," kind of scared now. And they went outside, and one of my sisters, I think it was the youngest, no, it was the oldest, she went back inside and pretended to be the monster, so she just started stomping around, and I was still in the corner, or not in the corner, the closet, freaked the fuck out, and I heard the door open again and then close, and then everything was silent, and then the youngest sister comes into the door and says, it's like, "Hey, is everything alright in here?" And I was like, "Yes." They were like, "No, there was like a fucking monster. That was the monster that you were talking about." I was like, "Nah, you're joking." So they went back outside, and then she comes back in, and this time she c the f I hear the footsteps, like, right outside the door of the closet, and it just stopped. Here's the fucking funny part. I was like, "Okay, it's probably gonna come in here and fucking screw me over. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open the door really fast, knock him out, and then punch him in the fucking face." So I open the door really fast, and, like, I hear a loud thud on the door, and I just hear my oldest sister scream, "What the hell?" And, like, I peek over the door, and she's just right there holding her fucking forehead, and she's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" So yeah, that was a pretty awkward, conversation. Alright, so story 2 happened whenever I was, like, about in 4th grade, and I was doing my homework, and I think my mom and dad went to go, eat, like, private dinner because I mean, they don't get out a lot, so we understood that, and we stayed behind. So, 2 of my sisters 2 of my sisters, both of my sisters were watching something stupid on Comedy Central, and I was doing my homework at the bar. Not the bar, um, at, like, we have a coffee table in our living room, so basically I just sat down and did my homework while watching TV, and it was pretty fun. And I got fully done with my homework, and for some reason, back then, I did everything that my sisters told me to do, like, I was legit, like, their fucking slave. Like, they would tell me to get them a bowl of ice cream or some shit, and at that day, I had it, but I really didn't not because I still give them shit to this day, and we're still fine. Me and my sister are cool now. They're pretty chill. But anyway, she asked me to do something. I said no because, I just wanted to watch TV, and she was like, He's like, "You better get it for me." I was like, "No." And then I fucking walked out the door and just went outside to play. Whenever I come back inside, I didn't think too much of it. Like, I just sat back down and watched TV. Hopefully, they went ahead and got their stuff, so I would okay. And then my mom and dad come home. Now, at the time, my dad was pissed off because apparently I wasn't like my mom or my teacher called him and said some shit like I wasn't doing my homework, and that was like one of the nights that I actually did my homework. So he, of course, every single night, in fourth grade, he would just sit me down and go over my homework. And he comes back, and um, I already know what's gonna happen. So I go ahead and sit up on the bar, and I'm looking at my paper, and I realize that everything, like every single problem that I did, was completely erased where you couldn't see it. And I was thinking back to myself, like, I did do my homework, did I? But yeah, so we sit down, and I tell my dad, it's like, "Dad, I swear I fucking had this done, I don't know what happened." It's like, "Bullshit," and he starts yelling at me, and I'm just trying to find a way to prove myself, and then the one thing that saved me was the fucking bowl of rice that I was eating while I was doing the homework, and there was a little grain left on the paper with, like, grease and everything on it, and I was like, "Thank the fucking Lord." So I showed my dad, I was like, "Here, like, here's the proof, like, I was eating some rice while I was doing my homework. I don't just take out my homework and then not do it, you know that." And I don't know how, but somehow he believed that part of the story. And after that, like we quickly inspected the whole thing, and we saw like little smudges and like little things of like granite. I think that's what's is that what I think that's what's in pencils, whatever. But anyway, yeah, we're looking at it and we see some smudges. And my dad tells both of my sisters to come down because they were upstairs for some reason. And yeah, they come downstairs and they already know what the fuck's gonna happen. So they're like stuttering and shit. They're like, "Yeah, dad, what's up?" And my my small, my youngest sister did it. She wasn't younger than me, but you know, my dad tells him like, "Did you erase all of Hammond's shit?" It's like no, it's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he, like, shows her the smudges and, like, everything on it, and she's like, "Yeah, fine, I did it." And then my dad took away both of their, phones and all that shit, and I was like, "Thank God I didn't get fucking busted." He told me to do it again, but I was completely okay with it, at least I was safe from, um, getting yelled at by my dad. Because I mean, my mom, she would be the one that, like, whooped me and shit like that. But my dad never did that because any single time that he talked to me, the way his voice was and like how he talked, it scared the shit out of me. So I so that was basically like him yelling at me was like the like it was fucking scarier than getting whooped in the ass. But anyway, here is the most crazy story, at least for me. I totally forgot what happened. But apparently, I was just ticking them off whenever my mom and dad were still at the house, and I was just being such a dick to them. And finally, they leave, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot they were leaving soon." And my sisters, no, I don't know. I don't know which one. I don't know if they were both of them. But anyway, I definitely know it was at least my older sister was in it. She grabs me and ties me down to a fucking chair. No, like no joke. She legit ties me down to a chair. And I'm like, "Oh shit, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna, like, start pinching me or some shit? Because yeah, they sometimes did that for some reason, it was weird. But no, uh, my oldest and youngest, sister were talking in the kitchen, and I see my oldest sister just laughing and, like, have a fucking evil grin on her face, and my, youngest sister is just, like, staring at her in, like, complete confusion. So, yeah, and this was the grossest thing I have ever I've ever had happen to me. what my oldest sister did was go into our refrigerator and take every single, like, condiment that was liquid, like ketchup, mustard, fucking, like, garlic, all of that shit, and she just pours it all into one glass and stirs it. And my younger sister is just screaming on the top of her lungs, "Don't do it, he doesn't deserve this." I was like, "Fuck, what is gonna happen?" Because I still couldn't see the glass, and she brings it to me, and she's like, "Here, like, drink this." And she starts holding my fucking jaw down and starts, like, pump like and she starts fucking force feeding this to me, and it was the worst thing I could ever fucking think of. But anyway, I was about maybe, like, 1 sip done, and just the smell and, like, how it fell in my mouth and just knowing that it was just a bunch of shit in the glass made me throw up on the spot. And my sister unties me and grabs my fucking head and pulls me down to the ground and legit I don't know, she told me the story and I could have sworn she told me to fucking drink my own vomit, but no, she just said like, "No, I told you to clean it up." It's like, "Bullshit." But anyway, yeah, that was pretty fucked up, really. I probably deserved, like, every single fucking thing of it. But I mean, yeah, guys, those were some stories of me, of or my, sisters just babysitting me. Before the video ends, I just wanna give y'all a quick few updates. One, yes, I am trying to upload more. I really am, but I don't have a lot of time every day, so, I mean, I get slowed down because I mean, I have to spend time with my actual friends, just actually have fun, and I've gotta mess, like, with the house, gotta clean it up, all that shit. Cause every single day my parents are at work, so, yeah, I'm pretty much the one that has to care for the house, so I have to do that, all of that shit, and I've gotta get footage and edit it, so, yeah, it's a big hassle. But anyway, I am trying to do it. Another quick thing, I also changed my name to KiBity just because I thought it sounded better. It's a original name, it's not by a fucking stupid ass anime. And yeah, I think it's good. It's I mean, it's fine. It's nice, I guess. Also, a little sneak peek. I am making a video about Alien Isolation, a very, very spooky horror game. So yeah, tell me if y'all guys want to see this type of video again, like just me telling stories, because I have a few fucked up stories. But yeah, this has been just regular stories. And yeah, hope y'all guys enjoyed. If y'all want me to do this type of video, like I said, go ahead and comment. Do anything like that. Do whatever you want. And yeah, peace.
Some days I'm like, fuck spitting, nah, just kidding. I'm always crashing like my phone cause it's bug ridden. I'm just living, wishing I could better me. Fuck tripping on the past, I'ma let it be. 1 minute, I'm singing in the rain shower. Next minute, I'm surrounded by my Mayflowers. It don't take hours, it's like a roller coaster. Up and down, bump around, then the show is over. Slow down, young fella, don't